meaning of veteran to me is I did my part.
America was built on the idea of freedom and equality, and this idea has set many Americans off to serve their country, and we can recognize them on November 11th, which marks the holiday of Veterans Day. I had the chance to sit down with veterans from all parts of the U.S. to understand the importance of this day.
It's a good way to try and remember as a country that these people did make a big sacrifice for us.
And it's the word sacrifice that these veterans have in common when describing the hardships their family had to face when serving their country.
I'd say a lot of times it's even more difficult for the family members more so than the actual veteran or the military person who's in at the time, because they're doing what they've trained to do and what they want to do and what they love to do a lot of times.
However, one wife states that holding the household together was her way of supporting her husband at war.
Supporting him here means that he will be able to do his job wherever he's at. And without that support, I don't think it's as easy.
And it's the support of these loved ones that helps them get through their time away, especially when they come into close encounters with death.
On March 6, 2007, I was hit by a suicide vehicle bomber. I got blown out of the vehicle. And I think the greatest achievement was that no one in our vehicle died. I was by far the most wounded, but I was still able to walk away from it.
While Veterans Day is a day to honor the living, many of these veterans have to deal with the loss of those who didn't return home alongside them.
Stood next to some of the finest people who's ever walked the face of the earth, in my opinion, and I miss them dearly every day, whether they're still walking with us or not.
Another veteran shares his take on a new generation of sacrifice.
Some young men who were just out of high school, when they first went overseas, those young kids are the ones that I wonder, that I feel the worst for, because they gave it all. And then there's a lot of men that didn't come home.